Hey y'all, is it going to be my last time at Trucking Tuesday? Or maybe it's just not, since I'm rank 46 at Trucking Job, and I got 109 miles to go to reach 2,000 miles in a total driven. So today, we're gonna be driven for this truck out here, because since I just bought it for any time as well, we're not able to get right inside of this rewards around here. As you can see, for this time, I got 400. I might be able to reach for 500 skill points. We're gonna be getting right there to from Westover to Odessa right there. But out there for some kind of other worlds. We'll be right the end right here onto the inner selections about here. And then before we're gonna be head out into the tollways of Westover Islands. And going right over here to Odessa, ended up in the freeway on the Highway 95. The Highway 76 is going to be on this lane. And because of this only one thing, we needed to drive for this some kind of Peterbilt truck instead of speed races as well. This is gonna be the Freightliner, probably. Let's jump inside of a full cab as well, because since I just modified some kind of truck wheels, and probably it's gonna be making sense. I'm making sure that the volume is literally up to 5, because I'm just gonna be setting it up into the volume number 4 and 3. I might gonna be, here we go, and let's get on to it for the manual transmission. So right there, I got a little bit amount of fuel remaining because I just literally start very fast as well. I think my trailer has got to be too long. I just got my trailer and headed on the way because since I just started wasted miles, and the toll is absolutely pretty removed because of the 2.0 has been reestablished, and probably that changed everything as well. Now we're just going to be reaching all the way up there, 108 miles to go to 107 miles to go. I should be able to stay on the trucking line as well. Stay on 6th gear on 80 miles an hour. I'll be staying on 76 miles an hour straight long because they were going to be going on time. As we're running throughout for this only way one map, this is a trucking stage from Westover to Odessa, which is I'm going to be trying to get all the way for as fast as possible without wasting our miles and fuel. We're gonna be still need to be attempt for many more of these things. I cannot believe this is going to be very fast as possible without using nitrox and damages. I think there must be a low clearance about to restrict with this, and it crashed my tailpipes as well. Now let's just gonna be restrict off their speeds and then let go and try to make things as very possible. Since I just lose the miles per hour, I cannot believe this isn't gonna be going on to do this. And would I just try to lose my speeds, and it's not going to be making for something suitable for this time, as it looks like the low clearance is not just yet. I think this truck is going to be starting to speed all the way to 120 miles an hour. As you can see, we're always speeding all the way into the top and blasted all the way down here. So as you can see, Peterbilt or the Freightliner is going to be trying to hit itself to 120 miles per hour. 105 miles to go. Even before this isn't gonna be making us for various like these things until it's gonna be reaching up to the top speeds, is blasting towards into 150 miles an hour. It's going to be faster than a police car like itself, or the average speed of during police chase as well. 160 miles an hour. I just made my world record of the top speed, I guess. I don't really think it's gotta be under 100 miles an hour. And it's under 90 miles an hour. still gonna be at top of the top speeds, and which is, I guess, I cannot believe that I just literally reaching onto the bridge. Now it's gonna be maintained at the high speeds. Now we're gonna be headed on to the city, and it's not gonna be meant to try to make it all the way up here until the very sun sets down. I'm still using a trucking lane, and I just regret it. It's gonna be taking for a long distance drive over here without maintaining speed of going down and forth around here. If I just lose gear, the truck speeds will lose more, since I got a lot of speed over here and getting my top speed and average. Looks like I'm getting started to hit by some kind of other truck from other dimensions. Since I got my collisions on, I got near missed by some kind of Indonesian trucker. So probably I should still keep it on my way and try not to make things matters worse. So we're gonna be about to enter the city, and the low clearance should enable to get around as well. As we possibly hit it around for the 10 minutes of this video, I'm not very sure this isn't gonna be going for very much right, since I'm just gonna be messing out or missing all the way into the exits. Well, let's just get all the way to the Westover Newark. I think this isn't gonna be making much more sense at all. Now we're heading on to the low clearance of the truck. I still needed to get all the way for about here. 100 miles to go onto this last 100 miles last at least. This isn't gonna be making for very much more sense around for this truck on Tuesday. Let's maintain speeds up to 70 miles per hour. I sense that I just heard the police literally gonna be trying to get me down as well. So I'll be staying in the 90 miles an hour. So since the speed limit will be 75, I think I just started to slow down. And because I just literally start to lose my ways off the course, I wouldn't believe, I thought it was an Autobahn. I think pretty something is not going to be trying to start all the way to maintaining the speeds. Let's reach up to 80 miles an hour. And because it looks like we're just going to be headed down to 75 miles an hour, and we're just going to be still on it. I think I cannot able to lose my power of the sight. Now Rick Astley Memorial Bridge, West 76, speed limit is 75 miles an hour. We're not going to make it all the way into the top. Now hit all the way to the fourth gear. I don't mean it. This is not making much more sense at all. My horsepower, the truck's horsepower is going to be reaching all the way down to under 40 miles an hour. I don't really think this truck is not going to be officially handle this, because I sense it's not very powerful to haul over these with a trailer. I need to get making sure it's gonna be reaching all the way for this unlimited speed as well. Let's just gonna be for an Autobahn selection and reach all the way to 150 miles an hour. That finally we guess for 149. Now it's not gonna be the last things that I say. The number 4 and 9 is being removed itself. I cannot believe this isn't already to do just like that. Finally, we're on the highway sprint. 97 miles to go. We're gonna be continuing all the way to Odessa, and then I just literally spot. Where's my trailer? I'm currently in the civilians. Oh dear. I guess this isn't absolutely gonna be using for my trucker's license. So I'm just gonna be getting over here. And then this thing, I just literally forgot. If I just teleporting myself when I was inside of that job. Unfortunately, that changes me into some kind of a little bit mistake. And before this, that automatically changed into civilians team. I really think this isn't gonna be making for much more sense at all. Maybe this is not gonna be making for such a more thing. I need to try to get myself a trailer. And the quest is, I'm going to be for... I think this is not going to be to do like this one. The warehouse. I think this isn't going to be making much more sense. And let's try to aim for this thing. I cannot believe this isn't going to be going on for very much left. I think we'll try to end of this video because it looks like it's been a long terms of literally a service of the truckers, as we might be able to stay so much longer that I just gotta be hit it all the way. If I hit it myself into the Odessa, that doesn't pretty works about for some kind of a trucker team. I should pretty getting a long trailer and getting all the way to the manual transmission before I just end it automatically. Attach the trailer immediately itself, and it's not gonna be making for many more like its things as well. So let's just gonna be headed all to the warehouse. I finally needed to end myself. I think we need to watch out for the Kenworth. So we need to head off to the highway and let's just continue to the scene. So where does the map says it's gonna be right onto here? There must be a highway drive over here. And looks like since I just gonna be braking all the way for down here. But since I just started to brake bad out there, and if I might hit a tree and to the river, and looks like I just gonna be flipping myself on my way. Oh dear, looks like we're stuck in off-road. Alright, since I just literally got my stuck ourselves into the river. Hit myself into the river as well. Even though I just gotta be respawn the truck. Where's my trailer? Oh dear, we just gotta be lost myself into the warehouse. I'm literally gonna be getting myself into loose of my bonus. Started to get speed myself into some kind of 70 miles an hour. At least. We're probably too late, of course. Now, if I just decided to lose the bonus for speeding, I guess, even getting myself a damage test, it does not work. If I just hit myself into the building, that doesn't work without a trailer. Now, of course, this isn't gonna be making for very much sense. I just took it for a very long time, and I wasn't expected to be some kind of getting a trailer. Almost going to give myself a trailer back, and then getting myself for a little bit for many more times as well. So I'm off into some kind of the scene, and the current caller is not. And ended myself automatically, and we're gonna be trying to get all the way to the highway drive as fast as possible. I really don't think it makes no sense around here. So just the way we're gonna be left off into the highway drive, just all the way for a little bit for this time. And probably we should be able to lead around for the highway drive just for the 25 miles per hour zone. I think we're just gonna be arriving at night, so literally it should be gonna be trying to do this later on. So later at night, I thought I just lost my mind after some kind of... I didn't continue to the Westover itself for a long time because we're in the middle of the night. And because after the Vanilla Kingdom sunset, we are arrived at scene. Finally, we're good to go on to the middle of the night, as we're just gonna be headed all the way to the Ulti Pass selection. Now, as I'm making sure this isn't gonna be making sense, there must be a toll around here. It wasn't just a work, I guess. Now hit it around 46 gear, back to 75 miles an hour. I should be gonna be keeping myself to maintain the speed. And of course, it's not gonna be taking all the way to its all the way top as well. As we're gonna be keeping all the horsepower itself, I thought it was the entrance that is gonna be hidden as well. So that must be the hidden entrance over here of the highway selections without having for an ulti-pass like I say. I just reaching around for the unlimited speeds around here. I do not forget, it's not going to be making sure that the 90 miles per hour, some kind of Autobahn reference. If I'm going straight over here, and I just lose my tailpipes. Now, if I just continue to go straight, there must be a dead end. Oh dear, we just making absolutely mistake and of all times. So, well, now let's just give ourselves a U-turn and oh dear, it's not just a maintain mistake at all, and it's not gonna be making all the way such as one sense. As for last night, I think we're just gonna be making for various mistake. I just gotta be reattempt of this thing. The next late morning, I'll be coming around here and I'll be taking the exit over here for just right now. I think this is pretty too late on today's video. And I just absolutely started to lose myself of pipes around here. Now let's just gonna be getting all the way into this one condition. So a trucker is gonna be maintaining the speeds all the way into the top. But right there, this is not going to be meant that is pretty such as worth mention as well. So there must be a toll over here. And as you can see, it is about to be work as well. Let's just maintain the speeds to slow down. And this is where I'm off for just as well. And this is where the stopping signs goes. Let me see if that's work. But unfortunately, let's just try to maintain speeds. Is it going to be work? I don't really think it's no. But I make sure the trucker lane is going to be this way. I'm pretty sure it wasn't right. I think I was wrong. And I should be going to be trying to skip it all the way for the lanes as well. No matter what, this isn't going to be pretty such as a better idea. And now I'm ended up being stuck as well. So let's make sure we're going to be flipping the truck away. And we're continuing to go. At last, we're going into the speedway, I guess? I don't really think. The freeway is going to be this way. And perhaps is not pretty mentioned to be like this one. So going this way is pretty going to the end of the road. So let's just try going over here and make myself end of the highway as well. So 83 miles an hour, just left I missed around here. I think I found the off-road selections about the track. I think I just went godly too fast by using for this truck. I just pretty used of this current color, and perhaps that doesn't gonna be making sure it's not gonna be making so really mad out here. So I'm on the freeway of the 80 miles per hour that restricted back to 75 miles an hour. So our next stop goes to right over here to the end of the highway to Cape Ann State Park. I think this is absolutely from the Nematuk Quarry to Cape Ann State Park. So looks like this is absolutely for probably it's not going to be making sure how crazy it is. So I think we're started to waste out of fuel, so we just absolutely keeping ourselves a half of the fuel, and I'm probably making sure that I just get hit by the border. And I just slightly that I just heard the Bugatti Bolide speeding ourselves. It's absolutely going to be trying to closed out for the jet filter. Now I'm pretty sure we're going to be continuing speeding all the way. 85 miles to go before I just gonna be lost my way onto its own way. So probably, where's the exit out of here? I think we're gonna be taking on to the second exit. Probably we're gonna be taking all the way lead out onto this highway, and we just gonna be trying to slow down. And again, anyways, before we're gonna be end of this video, we're not gonna be going this way. I think, if I'm pretty getting myself lost my mind nearby, I think I just literally started to waste my time. The Odessa warehouse is gonna be over here, and despite I might able to end of this video, despite we're gonna be taking all the way into itself for just only one thing. So I have for my one quest to do, let's just try to say we need absolutely for one job that I just only need one thing. So the crossroad warehouse. Oops, I need to end for myself as well. So the warehouse is right over here, and I just got one job to do. Let's just say I think we're just gonna be trying to turn off the collisions, and I just literally try to do myself off. Even for that, let's just gonna be reversing myself off to the course without making myself a damage as literally as possible before I just continually lost my way onto that course. But I'm pretty sorry, it will be taking for very much longer. After the cargo has been loaded, quickly return to the warehouse immediately before I can end this video. But since I just started to get a little damage, we'll continue to go. We're on our way immediately fast. Before the day ends, we come. I think this video has gotten 20 minutes all over to this place. And probably we're gonna be headed all the way to 80 miles per hour and longer. I'm gonna be taking around for the maintained speed. Unfortunately, this truck is underpowered because the sense of that update feels a little bit worse over there, since I'm gonna be screwed all the red lights, and that we're hitting all the way to 75 miles an hour, and then it's absolutely gonna be for last 80 miles per hour, last 80 miles to go in about for this selection. Now I'm just started to get loose speed, and then to the warehouse we go by near the end, as we just making sure that the time of the end of this video is gonna be right over here, and we just gonna be start to lose the speeds right over here into this center. So I'm on my way quickly as possible, and finally we just gonna be ended right over here, and then we just gonna be started to get reverse until it officially arrived immediately as fast. And it's time to unload the cargo, and looks like my job has been completed. And because look how my money just I get, a lot of them, and I officially we got a little bit for a level 47 safety bonus. We got high value bonus, no damage. Finally, we got for experience, and got all the way, almost task available. I think we're just gonna be doing next time, but unfortunately, I'll be reaching up to 2,000 miles driven anyways, because since I got my skill points that we got here, I think it's time to the end of this video for now. If you enjoy this video, and I just forgot to turn off the engine as well. Thanks for watching, for all your support, and if you enjoy Truckin' Tuesday of many videos from Odessa, like this thing, from Westover Islands to Odessa is completed. Anyways, thanks for watching and for all your support right there once again, and I hope you see you guys into the next Truckin' Tuesday. unfortunately, it was the last Trucking Tuesday that we just even keeping on focus on August racing for just the way we things to do so. And this has got to be Turbo Concept signing off, and I'll talk to you truckers and super truckers around here, mini lads, all later.